All right, let's begin with this report that I was just talking about. Shivan, Washington, it sent tens of thousands of weapons, including bombs and precision-guided munitions, to Israel since Hamas's October 7th attacks. Current and former U.S. officials say the United States, it banked on procedures that have largely masked the scale of the administration's actual involvement in this.
Of course, all those details never made it to the public eye.
Right.
Now, of course, this is military support for its closest West Asia ally. Only 2 approved foreign military sales to Israel have been made public since the start of the conflict, of course, which as of now is being referred to from 7th of October 2023. Now, the sales included $106 million worth of tank ammunition and around $147 million of components needed to make 155mm shells. They invited public scrutiny because the Biden administration bypassed Congress to approve these packages by invoking an emergency authority. But in case of the other 100 transactions, the weapons transfers were processed without any public debate. As per the Washington Post, this happened because each fell under a specific dollar amount that requires the executive branch to individually notify Congress. Keeping each one small meant their contents remained secret, but they are reported to have included precision-guided munitions, small-diameter bombs, bunker busters, small arms, and other lethal aid.
Now, of course, these are the loopholes that we were talking about. Taken together, the weapons packages, these amount to a massive transfer of firepower. Now, senior U.S. officials have complained that Israeli officials have fallen short on their appeals to limit civilian casualties and allow more aid into Gaza.
The U.S. President's administration faced growing calls for Democrats on Wednesday to push Israel to ease the devastating humanitarian crisis in Gaza. Some say they may try to stop military assistance if conditions for civilians do not improve in the region. Van Hollen and others have called upon the administration to hold back military assistance if Israel doesn't take steps such as opening crossings for aid shipments. The U.S. Arms Export Control Act gives Congress the right to stop a foreign major weapons sale by passing a resolution of disapproval. Although no such resolution has both passed Congress and survived a presidential veto, an angry debate on the issue could embarrass the White House. Washington also has briefed Israel on a new national security memorandum that reminds countries receiving U.S. weapons to stick to international law. And separately, dozens of House of Representatives Democrats released a letter to Biden on Wednesday. They expressed deep sense of urgency and alarm about the hardships faced by civilians in Gaza.